The level of paranoia in regard to the law is wholly inconsistent with the current state of the law. So there's lots of myths out there. The idea that you always need a signed and witnessed consent form. Well, the simple fact is that if the law or statute says you need a consent form signed, then you need a consent form signed. In all other circumstances, it's a matter of management policy. The other thing is that people think a signed consent form is ironclad proof of consent. It is not. A signed consent form is simply one of the means of documenting consent. Charting is another means of documenting consent, which isn't as technical or perhaps as alienating. One of the concerns is that treatment and counseling professionals focus on getting a valid consent. So the issue for the court is not that the patient drag their hand across a piece of paper. The issue for the court will always be, did this client understand the risks, benefits, and alternatives to the proposed treatment? And did they appreciate its reasonably foreseeable consequences? So it's important for healthcare professionals not to confuse a signed piece of paper with the legal requirements for a valid consent.